Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the RD Wolf Road to the Show, right here on MLB The Show 23. If you missed any of the other episodes, they are available on the channel in the playlist. Let's see what RD can do here today against these, I think the Colorado Rockies. Is that who you're playing?
Hello, baseball fan.
Yes.
Back here at Coors Field, second inning set to go.
Here comes
now
RD.
Here's the switch
as
hitting
he is
power
ready.
threat, RD Wolf. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes. Shoots a
RD.
line drive single into right center.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So there you have it, folks. RD gets
And now
aboard.
the first baseman, Freddie Carvajal. And the 1-0. There's a strike. Singy Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Here we go.
He's
Now let's
doing
be getting ready here.
something that we've
Isaac,
never
or not
seen
Isaac.
done before. And
RD
just
leads off
absolutely
at first.
phenomenal
My
that
gosh,
he can be
folks.
that dominant on the mound.
I do that all the
and be
time.
one
I
of the
call
top hitters
Isaac RD
in
and
the
RD
game.
Isaac.
And
So
just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager
Steal
or a
situation, I
teammate
don't
to see
think
this
so.
actually happening before your eyes.
here we go. Freddie Carvajal. What's he going to do here with the full count?
Got him looking.
Wow.
And one out now.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late, gave up on it a little bit early.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So Keeper
Pretty easy
Ruiz
walk
will take
right
a
there.
base
Last
here.
pitch wasn't even much to
Good
think
job
about.
for Keeper as he takes a base.
One down. Next is the designated hitter, Rich Jang.
So Rich Jang
So
is our
RBI
next batter.
spot, but Chris, this is a guy
Let's see
that
what
is
Rich
not
can
really
do
swinging
here.
the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
Rich Jang.
I think you attack him in this spot.
Got him. Struck him out.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the frame. So 2 aboard and 2 outs, scoreless game. And now up for Washington, RD Wolf. And he's already singled in this game.
And that ball is
and
line
that's
drive, a base hit for
Marte on his
RD.
horse around third. He scores, and it's 1-0. Well, Singy, he
is locked in there, Singy.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Carvajal.
Freddie Carvajal is the
And
batter.
the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Tosses
And
to
that'll do
first. That ends the inning, and they limit. 1 down. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Bottom
0
of the
for 1.
fourth.
He grounded out in his first at bat. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Wolf going back on this one.
Over the wall
And
for
an
an automatic
automatic
double.
double as it hops the fence. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now RD Wolf.
2 for 2
And the right-hander
RD.
back to work. And a
Strike
big
1
swing
to
and miss.
RD.
Oh,
Strike
and
2
he
to
waves
RD.
at that one. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park.
RD
He tossed a
is
complete
out.
game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most. And now it's Juan Yepes.
Bottom of the 6th. We're all tied at 1.
The pitch. Into center. That one gets down for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
And the second
Big
baseman should have
swing of the
grabbed that
bat
one,
right
folks.
there to give him the.
R.D. Wolf digging in for the Nationals.
2 for 3, RD with the man on.
Hot shot to
Oh
first
my
base,
gosh,
and
right
he
at him with
snacks
the
it to
Atom,
end the
with the
inning.
Atom ball.
For Washington.
Well, they
And
win the
looks
opener
like
at home. First game of the
2-1.
3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're
2-1.
in your
It looks
own
like
ballpark.
the
You're sleeping
Rockies
in
will
your
come away
own
with the
bed. You're eating
victory
your
here.
clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
So here at a 3-game set, folks. This is going to be the second game coming up at us here. So let's see what happens
Back
here
here
in
at
the
the
second game.
ballpark, here's a big power threat. R.D. Wolf. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
These guys like this that have so
366
much
hits.
power.
First on the
look
Nationals
forward to
team
seeing
is
them hit the
RD.
ball a long way. But if you're in the stands,
Strike 2 to
or you're in a
RD
broadcast
on the
booth,
swing.
or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls
RD
as
stays
possible.
alive.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes this.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Cannonball coming.
RD with the home run.
A big blow to the home fans. His latest homer in an incredible season.
111
It's
home
1-0.
runs for RD. Unfreaking believable, folks, as he does what he has to do here to get another one.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
3-0 now, Nats.
Senzatella
Bottom of
back
second.
to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Wolf under it. And there's one down. One gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, R.D. Wolf. He's already homered in this one. And
That was
one
another home run
hammered.
for RD. A 2-run
That's
shot.
back. Cannonball coming.
RD does it
He
again.
circles the bases. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip.
102.9 exit velocity for RD. 441 feet is the distance. And 112 home runs on the season. Or it's 113. I lose track sometimes.
When you're working with
Because
this
RD
kind of
has had so
velocity,
many of
so
them.
critical that you move the ball around, work quickly.
Drew Romo digging in for the Rockies.
5-0 Nats, blanking them here. The bottom half of the third.
Here goes the runner. In the air, center field. Wolf settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. First and second, 2 down. R.D. Wolf digging in for the Nationals.
Not the
So
easiest
RD
thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not
Strike
start
one
an
to
inning,
RD.
come
What a
into
pitch.
an inning with pressure on it and try to get
2024
yourself comfortable.
Silver Slugger Award for RD. As we get ready here.
Pitch.
Strike 2 to RD.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And RD gets a
Lays
base.
out,
Well,
but
no,
he can't
RD
squeeze
does
it.
get a base hit.
He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Ball 4. I guess he misses,
and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there,
8-0
now
forces
forces home a run with the
favor
wall.
of the Nats here.
He's definitely getting away from him.
Got him swinging. 3 runs in the man at first. So in now for Colorado, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 so far.
Shohei Ohtani.
This to center field. And there's one away. The batter number 24. And here is R.D. Wolf.
R.D. trying to get up here. 8-1 is our score. Top of the 6th.
Swings.
That ball is out of here. No doubt about it, folks. Got out of here.
That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's
113 home runs for RD, folks.
Unfreaking who can blame him
unbelievable.
with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brendan Rodgers. Out towards right center field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
So Brendan Rodgers does what he has to do there.
So 2 down. Juan Guerrero digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Payoff pitch. And that one in the air center field. Wolf makes the play, and the inning is over. So 1 out, nobody on. R.D. Wolf, the next to hit.
Top of the 9th now, R.D. Fouls it off, 0-1.
Gilbreth in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017.
There's a base hit for R.D.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and he's 5 for 5.
So R.D. is there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Really 85 doubles on the season for R.D., folks.
Allowed himself to stay
Unbelievable.
back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Freddie Carvajal digging in for the Nationals.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Here comes a pitch. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes
So Freddie
away.
Carvajal, the
Everything
second
right
out,
on
and
that
here
swing,
comes Rich
but he's got
Jang.
nothing to show for it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Up now for Washington, Rich Jang. Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Out.
Yepes right there to make the grab. And that is that.
So the Nats will take it here in game 2 of this 3-game set.
Going to get it done. A quality
RD
start.
goes 5 for 5, 3 home runs,
and get the victory,
and he got
but an
one
excellent
on
job
second
of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
9-1 is how it ends.
Well, this is our final game of the episode and final game of this series. As there was a 3-game series with the Colorado Rockies.
So 2 down. R.D. Wolf will hit next. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. And it's foul away.
So RD is ready here.
The pitch. That one is
Gone
absolutely
out of here.
belted.
114 for
That's
RD.
back. Cannonball coming.
RD number 100.
An absolute blast to left. His latest homer in
And
an
14.
incredible season.
106
And they jump out
exit
front.
velocity.
It's 2-0.
Unfreaking believable.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to.
Here we go.
Welcome back. Here's the second baseman,
Tuning up
Ryan
Nats.
McMahon. Flexen back to work. This one in the air, center field. Wolf under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Zach Veen drove in their only run in last night's game.
So here we go
The
with
2-2
Zach
now.
Veen.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Could be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's a one-run game. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Soto gets it back in quickly, and the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. R.D. Wolf digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game.
So RD 3-2 Nats with one on. This will put the Nats at the lead if RD can hit one.
Hard
And
grounder
he did.
into the outfield for a knock.
RD
They get
hit
it in
one.
quickly.
One
so
out,
first
2 on.
and second, now 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like
Here we
he's
go. Now
moving in
it's
full
RD
speed,
is
and
at
everybody
first.
is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Scotty
Swing and a miss,
Carvajal
struck
struck
him
out again.
Now 2 away.
Well, they didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before.
So
Felt like he
Carvajal
should have
strikes
had him
out
looking,
again.
I think, but that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here we go now as RD is ready, leading off at first.
And now the 0-1. Laser, base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 3-all.
3-2, the game is tied.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the
1-1
key.
to
You
count now to
still have
Keeper
to extend through the
Ruiz.
baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Out to center. Daza makes the grab, and that will end the. And welcome back. Jonathan Daza
3-3.
steps to the plate.
Bottom of the third.
Fly ball center field. And it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Oh, come on.
And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
RD gets a throwing error there. Not sure what happened. That was
RD
over his head.
Wolf getting ready to hit. He's already
4-4.
homered here
We're
in
tied
this
here,
one.
top of the fifth.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Nats, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense
Another
at this
foul
level.
for RD.
They got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you
Here
gotta
we go.
look
Now
alive
as
out
RD
there.
is ready.
Up the middle.
And RD.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, R.D. Wolf.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief
Here we
pitcher
go.
and
Here,
put him
top
on the
of the
other
8th
side of the
inning.
plate.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The 0-2.
RD.
Line drive, base hit.
So RD makes it aboard.
And nice work to hold him
Here
to
in
a
the bottom
single.
of the 8th
Got
inning.
it back in fast.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the
RD
zone.
was removed
Keep
for
that
pinch
leadoff
hitter in the 8th
off
inning. And it looks like or pinch runner, I should say, not pinch hitter, pinch runner.
Let's do this. Been on the top of
So there you have it, folks. RD goes 3 for 4 in that one. And RD looks like he, I don't know if he was injured on that play or he just got removed for a pinch runner. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, folks, nonetheless, it looks like RD was just removed, I guess. If he is hurt, that is going to be a cruel blow here. So there you have it, folks. Another episode done and dusted of the RD Wolf Road to the Show. If you're new, scratch the claw mark to the bottom right of your screen. Remember the Wolfpack fam today. Sniff it, body to the bell icon, become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video, but it's much appreciated. In the next episode, RD and the Nats will be taking on the New York Mets, or the New York Mets, if you will, for a 3-game set. Take a look at the standings, folks, and the Nats are 8 games up. The Braves only 8 games back, so there you have it. Remember, always stay hungry, hungry like the wolf. Ah.